What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy J Ru, the comic guru, and
Kungfu.
That's right. We're coming at you live from the Lone Star State here in Austin, Texas. And boy, do we got a show for you. And first of all, I got to say, we apologize. We know we're coming in a little bit late. We've been missing a couple of shows, but myself, I had a lot of personal stuff going on. And
real life shit's going on.
Real life shit, and I'll be honest with you, there's too much stuff on TV.
Yeah,
too much. So we're gonna break it down for you guys, our thoughts and on what's going on right now. We're gonna start off. With Disney and talk about Marvel and Star Wars, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about Game of Thrones at the end, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, pretty much. So,
all right.
Hopefully, you guys are watching the shows we're watching. So, I know at some point we talk about Lord of the Rings, Ring of Power, and Rick and Morty. So, it would not be this episode. So, and maybe next time. But right now, it's all about the Disney and the House of Dragon.
Yep. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna wait for Lord of the Rings to kind of hit its 8 episodes, and then I'm gonna, like you said, binge it and then do a whole show on just Lord of the Rings and Rick and Morty.
I'm cool with that.
Because I almost think that Rick and Morty's almost done too.
I don't know. I think it may go on Christmas break
and then come back.
Come back in probably March or next year. So I think maybe around November it'll probably be on for Christmas break until January. So.
Well, good. Give me a break for spooky season because I got some horror stuff to watch too.
Right.
All right, guys. Well, let's start it off. We're going to kick things off with the hot topic right now. Dropped Monday. Kind of unannounced. I was not expecting it to drop at all.
Nope.
At 8 a.m. on Monday, Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. or 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and man, was that trailer epic. I do love the fact that it was not as solemn as the teaser, which was good. We kind of had that first teaser to kind of reopen the wound that is Chadwick Boseman, and a phenomenal actor, and
of course
not just with Black Panther, with some of his other acting roles as well too. But I'll tell you right now, like, I'm so excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever, not only just for Black Panther to see who it's going to be. We got our theories and we'll talk about that. But man, I'm just so excited to see Namor on screen.
Oh yeah.
I love the fact. This is what I love about Ryan Coogler. He said, okay, how do I take another Marvel character that really doesn't have a rich history other than what's been in mythology, being Atlantis, and Namor, and how do I give it that? Mm-hmm. And he is definitely taking the Latin American roots of that, of that history and transporting it into that. So I am 100% down with seeing that, and I cannot wait. It looks absolutely phenomenal.
Yes, it does. And if you want to see a person fly around with feather wings on his ankles, that's your man.
Yes, sir. And we do have confirmation from Kevin Feige that he is the MCU's second mutant. So he did confirm that Namor is a mutant in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which most people will be like, whoa, is he a mutant because he can breathe underwater? No, his mutant ability is his wings on his feet. That's what gives him his flight. So, dude, that little...
Yeah,
in the air, dude. Oh man, dude, that looks so freaking awesome. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, it looked like somebody playing Madden and hitting that damn triangle button and just juke move. Like damn son, like touchdown.
Put the team on my back though.
Right. Fuck you, Gumby.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean, it looks phenomenal from just the drama, the Georgia Milage. Having their role. I'm interested to see if we're going to see, the other branch of their military power. And I apologize that the name is eluding me right now. I don't know if you can look it up for me. But it's their kind of like best way to describe it. It's like the Dorje Milan but with wings, almost like a falcon or a Valkyrie. Skyflyers, I don't think it's something as silly and simple as that. It's something else. But I'm hoping to see if we see that. I love the fact that we got to see more of M'Baku's tribe in it as well too, and it looks like almost they have some sort of armor as well too.
Definitely, yeah.
And as bad as this may sound, but I love the fact that they are going to incorporate one of the issues from Marvel Comics, which is out of the Avengers versus X-Men run, where Namor literally floods Wakanda.
Yeah.
I'm all out for that.
That's from the comic book.
It is from the comic book, yeah. But keep in mind, in the comic book, he was not himself. He did have 1/5 of the Phoenix Horsemen. It's actually the Phoenix. Long story short, the Phoenix came back to Earth. They defeated it, but it split into 5 pieces, and it went into 5 mutants. Namor being one of them. So, but I think he's gonna be the misleading, the misguided villain of the movie. I think he'll be more of an anti-hero, which is true to the roots of his character.
Yeah.
I really do think it's gonna be some of the other characters within his Atlantean court, or I hope they actually don't even call him Atlantean. So I hope that's what maybe they allude to as the part of the mythology, but maybe they come up with something else that is, of Latin American descent, something like that. I would really like to hopefully see that, but yeah, and I would not doubt I'm willing to put money on it that I really do think that the person that's pulling behind the strings behind the scenes in this movie is we're gonna see Doctor Doom.
Yes.
He's gonna be in a post-credit scene. He may not be the first post-credit scene, but he might be at the end of the credits.
Yeah, I can see that easily. Because I believe besides Kang, there's somebody else that's pulling the strings, not just Kang. I think Doom is going to be part of that at some point. So I totally believe that one.
Yeah, and we get to see more of Riri Williams and what maybe looks like her Mark II armor as well too, which
is hideous.
I don't like it. It looks too clunky.
It's Metroid. It's totally Metroid. Her armor is Metroid inspired.
Well, to be fair, in the comic books, her first 2. Her Mark I and Mark II were not very good.
Yeah.
So hopefully with Armory Wars, we get the sleek, maybe nanite particle type suit.
Well, that's if she's in it. Well, she having her own show, Ironheart.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Hopefully, in that show,
I'm hoping that they go with the nanoparticles for that show for sure, because I think. Cost-wise, for a TV show that's going to have between 6 and 9 episodes, let's just say we don't know how many.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say on the low end it's 6, on the high end it's 9. Cost-wise, a nanoparticle suit that you can just digitally put on versus wearing something that has bulkiness to it and do digital is expensive. So, I'm hoping we go with that. But
side note, have you seen her Marvel Legends action figure?
That's the Mark II.
Okay, see, but the action figure looks cool. I guess the movie version looks hard, but the action figure looks cool.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Well, we could have gotten. Well, I wouldn't say it's not. We couldn't have gotten unrendered CGI in that trailer. I mean, it comes out next month. Well, we could have. I don't know, but either way, I'm excited to see it.
Yes.
I pretty much am. Know I'm going to shed a tear in that movie for sure. Whether it be the beginning or, I don't know. Did you see the, how they I don't know if you saw this, but they released a whole scene of Dorje Milan in the tanker.
Actually, no, I have not.
It's dude. First of all, Angela Bassett's all in the mouth. It's all right. Don't do it, Ike. Listen,
hands off me.
I'm making fun, but no, Angela Bassett is a fantastic actress.
Yes.
She kills it when she's in American Horror Story. She kills it on anything that she's in. She killed it in Black Panther. So, you know, I'm fairly certain we're gonna get an amazing piece of acting on that.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
definitely. And I already know this movie gonna be once again nominated for something, and it's probably gonna win because the first was nominated for
Best Picture.
No, for Best Picture, but it won for costume design.
Yes,
I think. I wouldn't be surprised. For the way from Namor, his tribe, the feathers and everything, the headpieces. I think that alone is going to give him the upper hand to win an Oscar.
Listen,
for costume design.
I'm just saying right now, Hasbro, if you're listening, if that's not a HasLab we got helmets. We got Star Wars helmets.
That actual. Oh yeah, that'll be sick.
You guys make Star Wars helmets. You make Marvel, helmets as well. Let's get a Namor headpiece because I would buy that in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah, that scene of him coming down in the water with his arms out, dude, take my money. Take my money.
Right.
I couldn't even breathe on the water. I'd be like, I'd be down there with the scuba dive. I'll be there.
And did you see? This is actually going to be one of Marvel's longest movies.
Yep.
161 minutes.
161 minutes. So 2 hours and 40 minutes? No. No, 2 hours and 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm game.
I'm ready to go. I got my shirt, my Funko Pop shirt, ready to go. I was telling Joseph earlier, I went and purchased they're gonna be here in time, my Adidas inspired the Wakanda Forever collection, Adidas Black Panther shoes, $220. Fucking expensive, but it is what it is. But they're clean though. They're clean. They are clean. They're clean.
I almost pulled the trigger too, but I mean.
So I'm be ready to go, dressed up in my Black Panther gear.
I'm gonna go to the Adidas store and be like, hey man, if y'all gonna throw away a box, let me have it.
Right?
Let me just get the box.
Right? they probably charge you like $120 just for the box.
Oh yeah.
Damn, bitch. But overall, I'm over the moon excited. A friend of mine I'm going with, he got our tickets. We're going on opening night. Well, we're going that Thursday at 6:45 from what he told me. So be ready to go. I may have some tissues because especially if the movie opens with the funeral.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and get the tissues. Just bring them on. Just go ahead and get.
Yeah, I'm curious on how they're going to do it. If they're just going to have the funeral and not give an explanation, or are they going to do something? I'm really curious to see how they're going to do that. I guess not that I need to know how he died, but it's the ambiguity. I don't like ambiguity. That's in movies. To me, I just think that your job as a writer should be able to answer all the questions that a viewer might have. So, but if they leave it as that's fine. Like I said, but
I wouldn't be surprised if the beginning of the movie, the Marvel Studios logo, of course, is all Black Panther and T'Challa and that kind of deal, but it's no music. It's just that, and then it goes into
it could be the burial music.
Oh yeah, it could be some drums from the burial music, or something like that, or that could start after that logo goes away, but then you see in remembrance, or say something after that for Chadwick, our king, and the kind of deal. It's gonna be something like that. I think you're gonna have whenever the movie opens up.
But here's the real question.
Okay.
Who do you think's in the suit at the end?
I hope it's Shuri, but from seeing the trailer and seeing the body figure, the shape, Shuri's number one. Number two would be Okoye?
Yeah, Lupita Nyong'o's character, or are you talking Dorothy Milaje?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okoye.
Yeah, Okoye. Yeah,
her. I think one of those two. I wouldn't mind seeing if they do a switcheroo. It's none of them. It's gonna be Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be surprised if she decides, hey, I'm gonna do it myself. Especially after you see her and Namor kind of face to face at the beach, and she's like crying. He's like all kind of like trying to intimidate her, and that kind of deal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if she trying to take it in her own hand. Like she's like, hey, I'm gonna do this. So,
dude, I would like to see. I'm interested to see how they're gonna put the rift between them. What's going on?
What is the issue?
Yeah, I almost would like to see that maybe. I'm going to say Atlantis, right? Just for the time being, because we don't know yet. Maybe Atlantis was a part of Africa at one point, and when all the tribes were warring, they sunk them motherfuckers.
Could be,
with using vibranium,
Yeah.
So I mean,
or listen to this. So it could be that. It could be the whole. It's going to be political. Number one, you're going to have a political issue between both countries, I guess countries.
Well, the world really, because when she's addressing the UN.
Yeah, but also too, I think with Namor, his issue is you guys just came out to the world. You are now part of the bigger picture. You're not hidden no more. So if you're not hidden, people can find out about you, which means they're gonna find out about us.
Yeah.
And we can have that. We shouldn't be known.
Yeah.
Under the water kind of deal,
because they have underwater tech, right? Let's just say.
Yeah. And so people could be like, hey, we found this all because it's all, part of Africa, port and that kind of deal. A lot of shit like that.
Yeah.
Or this is a great time, so I'm finna throw a curveball at you.
Okay, hit me.
Okay. So I saw this, it's not a rumor, it's just kinda like that'd be an interesting take. So we know what Wakanda has, and what is that? The main resource.
Oh, vibranium.
What if Namor and his people could have adamantium?
Adamantium?
Yeah, adamantium, yeah. And they decide pretty much, we don't want you guys to have it, so we're going to try to go down there and take it from you. Or, something, we don't want you guys to have this. That could be over sources.
Well, I mean, in the Marvel mythos, adamantium did come from an asteroid. In the MCU, vibranium came from an asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
So what if it's a piece of that asteroid that fell into the ocean, because it cooled instantly, it turned into adamantium instead of vibranium?
And they have it, and they decide to, hey, and then maybe inside of the tech lab that Shuri and Riri was at, they say, hey, we noticed a weird substance in the ocean not too far from the coast. And it's that.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
And they decide to go. It's like,
that'd be a neat little twist.
And pretty much they're protecting it, or pretty much they decide to go after it. That could be.
Bro, that could be his spear. His spear could be adamantium. Namor spear.
Oh, it could be, and that could be the reason why that boat, the ocean liner, is in the water.
Yeah. Because
they could be going down there and say, hey, we need to go get this, and kind of like Or that could be the reason why the earthquakes was happening during Endgame.
Yeah.
They pretty much was going after either they knew about it and they decided, hey, we need to dig deeper into the ground to get this out the ground.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is I'm drawing a blank on the name, but in the comic books, he's in this movie. He plays one of the Atlanteans. The big dude with the hammerhead horn, shark skull.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in the comic books is always linked to Doom, and so I think he's the one whispering in fucking Namor's ear, be like, "Look, we gotta do this."
He's pretty much,
but he's doing it for Doom.
Yeah, he's the inside guy.
It seems like the political struggle, and they hint at it in the trailer. That's why she says, I know you whispered that we don't have our protector, meaning you guys think you can just come in and take our vibranium.
Yeah.
Right? All these nations, whether it's the U.S. or whoever. Because, bruh, I didn't even think about this. What if in the UN scene, there's a little title card for Latveria and nobody's there? So
Ooh.
that could be that could be something.
Hey,
and again, I'm just speculating, but I would love to see that. I think that would be.
I'm
really
gonna tell you now. If they show that you see this camera pan and you see that car and nobody's there, I'm pulling your boy.
Mephisto.
No, no.
Henry Cavill.
That was in Titanic. Homeboy.
Leonardo.
Yeah, I'm pulling. I go.
Jet.
Right there.
Oh.
See right there. That. Right. See right there. Like yep. Right there. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
What's upon a time?
Yeah.
Oh, right there.
There he is.
This right there.
Yep.
I'm putting it right in the movie theater. Oh, right there. Right there. You see it? I see it.
Oh man.
I'm pulling that scene right in the movie theater.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of unanswered questions, but I will say that I'm extremely happy that we're going to get a really good Marvel movie. I had my issues with Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
The more I watch it, the more I start to like it, and I just kind of like remember, okay, it's a comic book movie. It's a comic book movie. It's a comic book movie. I had my issues with Thor: Love and Thunder. I'm really looking forward. I'm hoping that it's Shuri. I'm hoping that it's M'Baku. It would be cool if it's Angela Bassett, but she gives it to somebody else at the end. She just puts it on just to put it on for the final battle or whatever. But yeah, man, there's so many questions and so many speculations. I'm trying not to get myself too hyped on certain things, so if they don't come true, it's not a letdown for me, because either way, it's going to be a fantastic movie.
Of course, and I wouldn't be surprised if I was thinking about it, because I know Homeboy is in the movie too, but he's gonna be leaving that movie and go to Armor Wars. I think is
Don Cheadle.
Not Don Cheadle, the British guy.
Oh yeah. You're Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if you have a end credit scene with him leaving Wakanda, and or Don Cheadle flies to Wakanda to go say, "Hey, I need you to help me out with something back either in the U.S. or whatever that kind of."
Yeah, because I think he's like the emissary, right? Or he's like the like FBI or CIA emissary.
Something like that. Yeah, because I just not thought about it. This She-Hulk, Black Panther, and Armor Wars could be tied in. Just go with me.
Okay.
So
I'm going to follow you on this one.
So maybe in credit scene, you see a ship, plane or whatever, jet comes to Wakanda, picks up, and it's Don Cheadle, picks up Martin Freeman
and Riri,
and says, "Hey, this pretty much we have a new version of the Hulk, and he's red. Pretty much attacking or doing that we found over here. I need your help." And then on the show, pretty much the leader that's going to be in the movie is going to be tied in. He could be that guy, or I think all is going to be tied in at some point to where.
Yeah, I know that they announced him, but what is he supposed to be in? I don't remember. What did they say that he was going to be?
No, I'm getting confused. He's going to be tied into Captain America, the leader.
Yeah, that's right.
But per the show, I guess the comic book version, he's the leader's part of. So it was Mojo and other ones all part. Murdoch. They're all part of
AIM.
Not AIM. Another I guess society, or whatever. That's pretty much going after the blood of She-Hulk.
Oh, Intelligentsia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Well, MODOK is going to be in Ant-Man, so I don't think he'll be in this.
Well, hell,
I don't know, but Intelligentsia, we're going to talk about She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is all tied together in some kind of way.
Yeah.
And we're gonna find out later, but I think that's kind of like, I need you to help me with this because this is happening over here, and this is going to affect this, and this I need you to deal with this over here. It's all connected, but we want to know until like the very end, until pieces come together, that kind of deal.
So who do you think is going to take over as General Ross since Homeboy died?
They're talking about Harrison Ford, but I don't.
He's too old. Like, how's he gonna mocap Red Hulk? Like, you know what I mean? It's too old.
Well, per the comic book, he's not. Jim Ross ain't the only Red Hulk. They've had other guys be Red Hulk. I saw something. There's another person that's been Red Hulk before. Is not Jim Ross. I'm gonna look it up.
Well,
here,
because I know She-Hulk. There was a Red She-Hulk, and then there was Thunderbolt Ross was the first Red Hulk.
Yeah, but there was one. I think another person that was Red Hulk as well. That's just he's not the only Red Hulk.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to look that one up here.
Yeah, we'll cross-reference that, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see. Very interesting to see. Should we move it on?
Yeah, I'm saying so. We both decided. We both rated for this movie to drop. We got what? A little over a month. And
month of some change.
Yeah, I'm just ready for it. I'm just ready for the drop and keep this phase of moving.
Yeah. The other big news we got out of Marvel was Ryan Reynolds dropping an Instagram reel with Deadpool 3. So we got a date. And we got Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine. Now, am I excited for it? Yes. Do I like the fact that Hugh Jackman is coming back? Kinda. Here's what I think that's gonna happen. This is mine.
Okay.
But wait, before I get into that, your thoughts.
I'm fucking excited for this shit.
Yeah.
I think it's not gonna be a one-off. I think he is going to be in a few Marvel MCU projects. I think it's going to start with Deadpool 3, and I think he's also going to be in Secret Wars.
Yep.
So, but once you get to Secret Wars, you're going to have Wolverine versus Wolverine. Hugh Jackman versus Terry Edgerton, maybe?
Yeah.
Have those two battle it out. Go full berserk on each other.
That's the thing is, I don't want that to be, because in Secret Wars, there's not doppelgangers. It was all the heroes versus all the villains, and the Beyonder was like, let's see who wins. So this is what I think. Okay. And I know the following day they did this is what's going to be about, and blah, blah, blah. They started, right? And they actually had a lip reader, and they said it's nonsense. Like, all they were saying was just nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. There's no plot points or anything. So there's nothing to look into there. But this is how I think it's going to go.
Okay.
This is just my thoughts. I did see somebody else talk about this online as well, too. So it's not just my theory. I liked it, and I'm gonna go with it. I think so. We all know how Deadpool 2 ended, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's time traveling. What's happened in the MCU? Time travel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think he's gonna time travel. He's gonna end up in the MCU. I think the way Deadpool 2 ends is gonna be right into 3. And 3 is going to be in the MCU. I think he's going to go looking for Wolverine, right? Thinking that it's Hugh Jackman. But I think the spoof is that Hugh Jackman is playing Hugh Jackman in the movie, who plays Wolverine. You know what I mean? Like it's like it's almost like This Is the End, right? Where it's Seth Rogen, it's all them.
Yeah.
But in a fictional world.
Yes.
Right? So it's Hugh Jackman who plays Wolverine, but he's not the real Wolverine.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're gonna get whoever's gonna be playing Wolverine show up in Deadpool 3.
I wouldn't be surprised, being that he's time traveling, he ends up in X-Men 2 or in X-Men 3.
Oh. Let's just leave those in the past. Well, X2 is actually the best.
Yes, but I'm surprised he ends up in
The Last Stand. Let's just like Deadpool and X-Men and Wolverine Oranges. Just shoot that motherfucker and just let it go.
Days of Future Past.
Yeah,
he ends up in Deadpool.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I don't think we're gonna get a full buddy cop between Hugh and. I mean, we might. I think it's gonna be more of a cameo. And I think it's gonna be more of a spoof than it is anything, and then he's gonna find the real Wolverine. I think it's gonna be like, Wolverine. And he's gonna be like, what? My name's Hugh.
Hugh Jackman.
You know, and that's gonna be it, right? It's gonna be like how they did in X-Men Apocalypse when they're looking for the mutant, or not X-Men Apocalypse, but First Class, where they're looking for all the mutants, and then they find Logan in the bar. He's like, hey, we want you to join our team. Go fuck yourself. And then that was all, you know?
Right.
So.
Hey, I would not be surprised if there's a Kevin Feige cameo.
Oh, yeah.
And Deadpool's like, oh, you know something? I got a bone pick with you. And just kills his ass on the spot kind of deal. He just kills him, which I think people would love that. Just kind of see Deadpool kill Kevin Feige. Or
what would be cool?
Or
what would be cool?
Or you have an end credit of Deadpool 3 where he's finally in the MCU, and he breaks the fourth wall and says, "You know something? I'm about to kill the MCU. Done. I'm done. I'm gonna kill Marvel.
Yeah.
Deadpool kill Marvel. Will be done."
What they could do is, if they're not going to bleed it into the MCU by this movie, maybe just like at the end of the movie or into an after credit, is they could adopt the Deadpool kills the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
Where he goes up against, well, not up against willingly, but he starts fighting everybody. So yeah, I'm interested to see how it's gonna work. I mean, the fact that Deadpool 3 is gonna be in the MCU, there's a lot of speculation on that. We just don't know shit.
Oh, yeah.
Other than we got a date, and Hugh Jackman's gonna be in it to play Wolverine one more time, and we got that cool ass Deadpool image with the Wolverine claw marks. That was pretty sweet.
That's pretty sweet, yeah.
So,
but I really believe it's not the first time. It won't be the first, won't be the last we see Hugh Jackman in MCU. I think we're gonna see him at least one more time.
Yeah.
Because I would love to see him go against other, not just villains, but other pretty much heroes of the MCU, or just fight whoever. Because by that time, we may have Tobey Maguire come back as Spider-Man. You may see Andrew Garfield come back as Spider-Man.
See, but that's my thing, is like, I don't want them, like, that to me is not Secret Wars. It's not. That's I don't know what that is, to be quite honest. If you're gonna call it Secret Wars, right? That's just like how they did with the Infinity Saga, right? With the Infinity War, like the whole Infinity War comic book line was about Thanos getting the fucking gauntlet. That's what we got in the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're gonna call it Secret Wars, like multi-dimensional like characters and coming in, it's just too much, and it doesn't just stick with just your, because then that gets into the like what I think is happening with DC, which is where you have Black Adam, but where does it fit in the DCEU? Is it its own thing? Like Robert Pattinson's the Batman, or Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Then it gets kind of sticky, and I don't want them to go down that route. I think like if you got a clear roadmap, it's going to be Secret Wars. It's going to be, what we got. Now, that's not to say we don't get like a Miles Morales by then. I mean, we got a long way to go. That's the end of Phase 6, so we got a lot of space in Phase 5 and 6 to fill before we get to that route. But I'm hoping that it just stays clean. It doesn't get as foggy, because I don't want Marvel to start turning into the epic circus, and because it's Marvel, we're supposed to like it kind of deal. But
I think we already passed that point. I think we already in that point, actually.
Right.
And the reason why I say that is because if you guys been following, especially the whole Blade situation.
Right.
Blade lost their director, fired, whatever. 6 weeks before shooting, which is pretty much unheard of.
No, they did it with Doctor Strange.
Yeah, but also too, at this point, it's not normal.
Yeah.
For Marvel to have issues like this.
Yeah.
And rumor is the script wasn't right. Rewrites, director, whatever. And now it's kind of like, Kevin Feige, you may be running yourself a little too thin now.
Yeah, I mean, it could be because now he's starting to get into Star Wars. And
He's being pulled in too many directions now.
Mm-hmm.
No, before it was just the movies. 3 movies a year, 4 movies a year, done. Now you got movies, and you got 4 TV shows a year. Give or take 3 or 4 shows a year. On top of, he still had the Star Wars shit. Like, bro, like...
Yeah, plus specials.
Specials.
Next week we got Werewolf by Night. Yeah. And then we have the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special.
Bro, shit shouldn't be... It could be the smallest situations. Nothing shouldn't be falling apart. This is not DC. This is Marvel. Shit like this don't happen.
Yeah.
Marvel, DC, we know... We're used to that shit now at this point. Yeah. But Marvel, people shouldn't be getting fired or quitting and this soon and that kind of deal. Like, so much stuff going on kind of deal. No. Even though it's smaller stuff, but still.
To be fair, news outlets are going to embellish it a little bit.
Of course.
Right? Because even and I know Mahershala Ali has not said anything. But
I didn't realize.
But it's like.
But I didn't realize
Mahershala, the reason behind blah 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 is he might be frustrated, right? And so we take it as, oh shit, well, there's and it may not be that. It could just honestly be a lot of stuff behind the scenes. But I do agree with you. I think he's getting spread a little too thin. Mm-hmm. I think we need to rein it back in a little bit.
And I totally didn't realize that they announced him as Blade 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, 3 years ago and nothing still?
Yeah. Homeboy's gonna be 60 by the time he plays Blade.
Hell, exactly. Like, come on, and you got and forget, people got schedules. People got. Hey, man.
Look, I would at this point I would say, hey, look, Scott Derrickson. Look, I know things didn't work out with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, but you're fucking badass at horror. We need Blade to be a horror movie.
I can see that.
Let him just come back and do that.
Because the way it's looking right now, I don't think Blade's not going to start filming on time.
Yeah.
I think they're about to push that back. Because that's supposed to drop in early 2024, I think. That's getting pushed back, I think.
Yeah, it might get pushed back.
Yeah, because the filming is supposed to start early November.
Yep.
So yeah, that's getting pushed back.
Yeah. So. But yeah. So okay. So we got Black Panther forever, Wakanda Forever. We got Deadpool 3 coming up. Let's go into She-Hulk. I know a lot of it. She-Hulk right now is such a touchy topic to talk about.
I'm loving it
because I'm loving it too.
I'm loving it.
But you know what? This goes right into what I was saying earlier. You have people that are supposed to like Marvel because it's Marvel, but they know nothing about the characters, right? You get people like, I'm gonna bring his ass up again, like fucking Suits on goddamn TikTok. He's like, oh
here we go.
You know, and he knows nothing about. I don't know, just because you're and guys, have you seen it? Dude, you know nothing about the character. Like, here's the thing: what people don't, I'm pretty sure you probably don't even know this. Most people don't know that the fact that the reason Marvel created She-Hulk. Do you know why they created her? They were going to lose the right to the word Hulk.
Oh, okay.
So they needed something out there. So they literally created her as a fuck around character. Like, they didn't care. That's why her first volume, the Savage She-Hulk, it's kind of shit. It's not really good. Mm-hmm. But then you have the sensational She-Hulk that came out in the 80s.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, which is what this show is based off of.
Yeah.
And, it's where, and everybody, and I think I said this last time, but everybody thinks that Deadpool is the one to break the fourth wall. No, she did. She did it a long time ago.
Yeah, she did it first, a long time ago.
And the fact that the writer was really focusing on what it was like to be a woman at that time, and to be a woman that's also a superhero, and for a society that, and you see it in the show, like, why aren't you work for a law firm, you should be dressed a certain way, or you're a superhero, why aren't you in your superhero costume? And you see all these different things where she's just trying to be she's really a reluctant hero. Like, she's like the epitome of the hero's journey. Like, the unassuming, I was not special, I'm not in any way special, I'm just gonna live my life person that gets thrown into happenstance, and now she's a fucking superhero and has no idea how to deal with it. But I love the show. I think it's fucking hilarious. I think it's a breath of fresh air in terms of the heaviness is going around in the world that we live in and what we see on TV. Tatiana Maslany is killing it as fucking Jen. I will say I'm not a fan of the way She-Hulk looks. I think the CGI could be better. And I honestly just think it's the hair. And I said it last time.
Yeah.
But the more and more I see it, the times where she's She-Hulk at the law office and she's got her hair in a bun, she looks a million times better.
Yeah.
But the wedding episode where she had her hair down, it does not look good. For whatever reason, Marvel doesn't want to spend money on CGI hair.
Of course.
And that's fine. But I think it's great. I think it's a breath of fresh air. I think the entire cast is killing it.
And she's hurting for a squirting.
and the last episode, having all these C-list fucking Marvel villains was fantastic.
That was awesome.
I mean, I was like, holy shit, Porcupine, really? And I bet you people that watch that show, they're like, who the fuck are these guys? Man-Bull? I'm like, yeah, bitch, fucking Man-Bull. Like, that motherfucker showed up in 2 Avengers comics and that's it.
And so I didn't know Porcupine was a Ant-Man villain.
Yeah.
He's the Ant-Man villain. He was part of that. And homeboy
and Man-Bull and Matador and
Matador. Actually, his little whole energy burst with the sword, that was pretty cool actually.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, not in here.
Not in here.
Not in here.
And then you got homeboy from the Wrecking Crew, so I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Which he was kind of under the power spell of the crowbar, whatever. You know, and kind of deal.
I don't believe that.
I kind of do believe like the whole though he was kind of like wasn't thinking right, whatever, that kind of deal. And honestly, when they all kind of like said, hey, we want you in your normal form, I thought they all was gonna be like, got you, bitch.
Yeah.
And like attack or whatever.
Yet.
But
I honestly think Abomination is Hulk King.
Oh. That'd be interesting.
I think he's Hulk King. I think he's Hulk King because he's trying to get her blood to figure out what the fuck happened to him.
That's a different take on it. I didn't think about that one.
You know.
Okay.
Or Hulk King could be the leader.
Hulk King is somebody, yeah. So, and I already knew Josh, homeboy. I called that. I'm like, yep, this motherfucker, yep. we know he
and then I was like, yeah.
He got what he wanted twice. He got 2 things he wanted.
I was like, man, he broke my homegirl's heart. What the hell? Man, but yeah, no, I love She-Hulk. I think it's fantastic. That's probably one of the shows that I'm looking forward to see every week. Outside of Andor, which we'll get into here in a minute, and House of Dragon, and Rick and Morty. So, but yeah, I enjoy. I've said my piece on the last episode about She-Hulk. I said my piece this week.
Yeah.
Whatever you got left, man. Give it a chance.
I'm enjoying each episode for what it's worth. We got 2 episodes left. Hopefully, at some point, we see Daredevil this week's episode. That'd be nice to finally see him. Hopefully, they don't save him to the last episode. Who knows, Marvel? They could save him to the last episode, which would be a tie-in right into Born Again.
Born Again, yeah.
So that won't surprise me at all. But I would like to at least see him the next episode and that kind of deal. So we'll
I'm interested to see. I know we got a little bit of in like the trailers of the red and yellow suit, and that's not my favorite Daredevil suit, and I get it. They're paying homage to, his first volume of issues in that red and yellow suit. But I'm interested to see how it's going to look like on camera and on screen. Because I mean, if he's going to hide in the shadows like he normally would, I don't construction workers wear fucking yellow. You know what I mean? And I get it. I'm like, bro, look, hey, and the fact that he's blind is not an excuse, bro.
Right? Like, who's your tailor? Like, bro, you a superhero? You know your costume is yellow, right? No, it's not. It's red. No, bitch. That's oh,
yeah,
you're blind.
Yeah, there's red on it.
Yeah.
But your fucking legs and arms is yellow, bro. Yeah. And your helmet too. Homeboy, what was her name? Edna from fucking male Edna in the MCU set that motherfucker up for failure.
At least it's not fucking like lime green as bitch.
Right.
Kind of deal. I don't know if you saw this or not. So on Nerdist, you know how they break down the shows, whatever. Mm-hmm. So the scene where Jen has a phone and is about to delete his number, every contact in her phone is pretty much someone that works in Marvel.
Yeah.
It's all like Marvel employees.
Marvel employees, yeah.
And then
I did see that, yeah.
Yeah. And the barcode is the barcode in the episode is for the Ant-Man versus Porcupine episode of a comic book.
Yeah.
And then the truck driver last name is Dan something. Is the original writer of Station of She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they made him the character.
Yeah.
The kind of deal. So nice little Easter
little
eggs.
homages in there. Yeah, man. I really
see, that's what I like about She-Hulk. There's little things like that pays homage to like different fourth wall, not really break, but fourth wall type stuff.
Yeah.
And that kind of deal. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So I like She-Hulk. I can't wait for tomorrow's or Thursday's episode. But I can't wait for tomorrow's episode of Andor.
All right, let's go. So
I will say the first episode was I was like, I don't know. It was slow. It was kind of almost brutal, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But then episode 2, episode 3 really.
It takes off.
And then 4,
bruh.
Look, this is
4 that if you want a writing class,
on dialogue
for a show, watch Andor episode 4.
Absolutely.
That shit was so good. Just talking points and dialogue between characters, like not just like
the little interaction between Stellan Skarsgård's character and Homegirl about accepting Andor as the 7th person in the fucking team. Like that was fucking. I was like, damn. Like I'm watching some fucking acting right now.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like the show episode 4 has no action. It's all dialogue, and it's you just have to sit back and just listen. This is where you actually have to pay attention to detail. Hell, even when she gets home to the to her husband, he's not a governor. Who was it? A councilman?
Yeah.
Whatever. Their little argument they had.
Yeah.
It wasn't yelling. It was just. It wasn't even passionate talking. It was just more like petty conversation piece, but like kind of like little. I'm trying to one up you, but by outsmarting you to my conversation piece.
But I love you.
I love you, but yeah. So
yeah, it was like watching a married couple argue, but like in a well written way, like not over the top.
Nope.
Like I would say probably the next closest thing I've seen in that. Which is would be that movie Marriage Story that's on Netflix.
Oh yeah,
with Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah,
but
she's like, I'm taking your gift back. You can't leave it.
Man, but dude, the espionage theme in the so first off, like I love Star Wars. I'm a huge Star Wars person. It's part of my DNA. I just feel. Like there's something about Star Wars, and I think that's kind of for most Star Wars fans and aficionados that are out there. But I always wondered, like, outside of the movies, like what else happened, right? Like, what was the start of the rebellion? What did it look like? I mean, it's called Star Wars, but we really don't see wars. I mean, we see the battles and this, that, and the other, which, I mean, obviously that's war, but we don't see the whole thing. And then you grow up and you start getting things like Clone Wars, and you get to see the Clone Wars for the first time because all it is a name drop and A New Hope and all this other stuff. But with Andor, not only do you get to see like the seeds and the start of the rebellion, or well, really not the start because it's already kind of happening.
Yeah.
Right. But you see kind of the growing and the shaping of the rebellion, and then actually the new, well, I mean, I'd say the New Republic because that's Return of the Jedi, but like just the rebellion in general. But to see the infighting within the Empire,
yes,
that's I was not expecting. Yeah. I mean, I knew there was pettiness, like fucking Grand Moff Tarkin was a petty ass motherfucker, like in the movies. But
just with
to see this, like
their own ranks, their own people,
yes,
like real petty and like just kind of like
when Homeboy was like, "How long have you been here? A couple of months. You really want to climb that ladder this way?" I was like, "Damn, bro."
When he told her about don't climb too high. You got a long way to fall. Some shit. Yeah. I'm like, God damn, like that's savage right there.
Yeah.
And he looked at her and he's like,
and she had 2 fucks to give either because she walked right the fuck out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's my point. Is like you could see where this rebellion really didn't win based on like military tactics alone. It was like the little infighting within everything because nothing was all cohesive. And I think that's what's really the overall message within Star Wars is, right? Like totalitarian rule doesn't work because you can't be everywhere, and you can't rule everything by fear because eventually fear is going to lead to people to inspire themselves and have hope and start rebellions versus being a free society where everybody has the right to vote and do all these other things where you don't have those things and everybody feels appreciated. So like I for right now, 4 episodes in, I'm loving Andor. I do hope we start to get a little bit more action, because even though I love the dialogue and everything, I know just people in general are gonna be like, it's too much fucking talking. What the fuck, But it is Homeboy that did Bourne Ultimatum, so
yeah, Skarsgård, the father, he pretty much in one episode told his kids, "This is how you fucking act."
Yep.
Pretty much, what's his name? Because is it William Skarsgård or Billy?
Bill Skarsgård?
Yeah.
And then there's
that's the
Alexander.
Dad. Yeah. Alexander, yeah.
Well, no. Stellan, the guy that's in Andor, that's the dad.
That's the dad,
and then the guy that played Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård, is the youngest.
Yes, he's the youngest.
And then there's Alexander, who was in True Blood and all these other movies and TV shows.
That's a goddamn talented family, but yeah.
Because they all can fucking act.
But the dad, he pretty much showing these kids, this is how you do it.
I like, and when me and Andrew were watching it.
Oh, bro, when he put that costume on and he stepped back and kind of like got like
he started doing them hands,
the hand and the smile. he got himself and kind of like that shit there. That shit's awesome. Like he walked off like this, all proper and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
Dude,
that shit was cool.
Well, it's funny because like me and Andrew were watching it and we're talking about this, some of the scenes with him in it, and I was just like, man, like. This dude can fucking act. Like even in episode 2. 2? Yes, 2. Where he first gets to Ferris and he's
from the train?
Yes, and he's talking to Homeboy, but he's not even really talking.
Yeah.
He's just there kinda like looking like, dude, you don't even fucking know, bro. You know what I mean? Like I looked at Andrew, I was like, damn, like this motherfucker, like I knew he could fucking act. Like I've always been a fan of Stellan Skarsgård. Anything that he's in, I watch. Like, case in point, you ever seen Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? It's
been a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know how he was like the bad guy. Like, you don't find out to the fucking end, and then you see how fucking creepy he is. Bruh. Like a light switch, like he just went into full creep mode. Yeah, dude. This guy can act. I love it. I'm loving Andor. Like I said, I do hope for a little bit more action, a little bit more of the suspense is fucking good. Like episode 3, when them motherfuckers are trying to get out of Ferris,
they pull a goddamn
switcheroo,
old school movie switcheroo. Like
they said, shoot that motherfucker down. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm like,
hey, let's go see.
Right. That's some 1980s action movie type stuff right there. The whole switcheroo.
Yes. So I'm loving Andor. I think it's going to be a fantastic show. 12 episodes. Like I said, it's going to be a long season, but as long as it keeps its pace, it keeps the suspense, it keeps the thrills and the action, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be really. I can understand why they're Disney's like, hey, this shit's fucking good. Go ahead and greenlight season 2 already.
Yeah. So, but just the whole seeing the star of everything with Andor, that just his little backstory with his sister and
I'm sorry, I'm totally Diego Luna, like I liked him in Rogue One. I liked his character. I liked his acting, but in he's like, dude, I get to play this character again. I get to be in Star Wars again. The fact that he's a fantastic and a Latino actor at that, like, bro, he's killing it too. He's got some like his facial expressions and things like that when he's acting are just top notch. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm loving every moment of it. So I know I'll probably filming this taking this pretty late. I might stay up late to watch it. Who knows? I'll probably watch it at work tomorrow. Whatever. It is what it is. So.
Awesome. Well, we're cutting it close, so we got a little bit of time left. Last but not least, Game of Thrones: House of the Dragon.
Okay. Look, hey, these motherfuckers here.
First off, he's never seen Game of Thrones.
Nope.
So he's starting out like he's like starting watching the prequels, right? Of like Star Wars, like he in the prequels.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I want to get your thoughts because to me it don't really faze me because it that's how it was in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. I'm just like I was like, this is some fucking drama if I've ever seen any. Like Jesus Christ, bro. Like,
what was your face when he fucking married his niece?
It literally, But at the same time, too, I get why. I get it. It's just like, bro. And so when she tells him, "I want you," I'm thinking, okay, she's finally getting what she wants. I think she's always wanted that, even when she was younger, but she just couldn't do it. And he couldn't do it, but now of age, she finally is able to speak up. I want this. I want this finally. I want us, kind of deal. And so, and that's what I was thinking. Like she finally got what she wanted. Like, cause watching her from younger to now, she never really gets what she wants. Like you could tell she's spoiled. You could tell she does this, but at the end of the day, something always goes wrong with her. She never has her she never has a kick and eat it too situation, and she finally has that with Damon now, and we'll see how it goes with that shit. But yeah, that's just fucking the fake death dig. I was not, that shocked me. That got me, the fake death. So spoiler alert, was it Lanier? Lanier faked his death. And I was
rode off with his homeboy
in the boat, head shaved, off in the sunset. Left his.
How come they always got to do that to the Navy, dog?
Bro.
Why they always got to do that, man? In the Navy, come on, man.
That shit.
In the Navy.
That shit was crazy.
Sail this. Oh
my god.
But yeah, no.
And Damon's just.
Opportunistic. He's opportunistic.
Yes, but it's just Damon has so many fucking layers to him. It's Damon's pretty much a fucking Game of Thrones version of Vegeta. That motherfucker there, like he's opportunist. He pretty much gonna figure out a way to get what he want, but at the same time too, he's so standoffish. He don't want. His bubble is so fucking wide. Yeah. Like his bubble is fucking wide. Like, I need you to stay the fuck over there. Like, don't worry about me. I'm cool. Don't fucking worry about me, whatever. And like what his brother said, he said, dude, if you ever need anything, whatever. He said, I don't need nothing.
Yeah.
And you could tell, like, the king was trying to say, hey, it's fuck the past. Yes.
It's been 10 years, bitch. Let it
yes,
go.
Like we all got blood in our hands. We all fucking do. It's over. But Damon won't let that shit go.
Yeah.
He's just like, fuck you, whatever. Walked off like, bro, like like I get it, but fucking bro, you got like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that shit and just fucking watching the kids fight, that was pretty intense, actually. That was homeboy took that fucking night. He lost you.
Yep.
He's like,
he got on the one eye.
He's like, I may have lost the eye, but the reward was worth it. I got a dragon.
Bro,
I'm like, damn.
That was some hoe ass shit.
I'm like, that was some hoe ass shit. That was some bullshit. That was some bullshit.
Look, I'm telling you right now. That little boy is the first one. Look, we gonna have a hall of hoe ass motherfuckers. He's the first one in the hall of hoe ass motherfuckers.
Oh no, he's second. Sir Kristen. That bitch is number one. That bitch needs to die. Sir Kristen needs to fucking die. Someone needs to kill him and get this bitch off the show. I can't stand his ass. I cannot fucking stand him. In the beginning, he was cool. Not like, you're a punk ass bitch. You really are. He just follows anyone as long as it serves him.
Yeah.
He gonna go that route.
Now. Before he used to be a good guy.
Yes.
And like now he's like, well bro, like dude, he had like, I'm just saying, Rhaenyra gave him the fucking best offer.
Yes.
Like look, he's like, you don't want to run away with me?
Right.
What the fuck why would you run away? Why would you want to? Bro, you get the best of both worlds. You get to do you, and you get to do me.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, damn, what the fuck?
I want to be a husband, not a whore. I'm like, bro, like, take the fucking deal. Like, nope.
Yeah.
Dad.
Well, listen, to me, here's my thing. I have a hard time. This is my hard time with the show. And not that it's bad when I mean hard time. Here's my hard time. It is, I feel sorry for both Rhaenyra and Alicent. Because
I don't feel bad for Alicent.
I do because it was her dad, dude. Her dad was like, look, you finna get in here, right?
Yes.
And then I feel bad because she does have kids.
The dad planted the seed.
Yeah.
He planted the seed in her head, and she just took it and ran with it.
Yeah.
So she knew what she was doing, though, from that point on.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing. But at the same time, she did trust Rhaenyra. And then when it all came out, like, oh, yeah. When Sir Christian was like, yeah, it was me. Then she was like, what the fuck, bitch? Like, I can't trust your ass either. I can't trust my daddy. Mm-hmm. So the only person I could trust is you.
I can't trust you. I can't trust my husband.
Yeah, because that's your daddy.
Pretty much.
You know what I mean? Like, so I maybe I don't feel sorry for her. I understand. Yeah. I feel sorry for Rhaenyra.
Oh, dude.
I feel sorry for her. She's still a spoiled brat.
Yes, she is.
But I feel sorry for her because she is kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I understand Alicent. Yeah, bro. It's such a good show.
It really is a good fucking show. It's just like, fuck, man. Like, it's fuck. I'm just trying to put the words together. It's so fucking much because they all... Okay, let me backtrack for a moment. So, in this latest episode, this past Sunday, everybody at the funeral. Man, I guarantee you, any family in America that has that much drama, then someone dies, and everybody gets together, you're going to have that situation at that funeral, just like you would in that fucking show. Mm-hmm. If I know... if I have a sister, my sister's fucking this guy, but fucking this here, and doing this here, and if you all fucking know it, and all of a sudden this bitch got kids for here, whenever you all like, look at you like,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the shit happens like right. That's some real life shit.
Yeah.
Because you see somebody,
bro.
like,
when she
that shit is a.
When she popped that baby out, and the queen was like, "I want to see it right now."
She walked up right now.
She walked upstairs, and then she walked up to
bro.
Her husband was like, walked up to her husband. He's like, "Well, hopefully one day one will look like you." I was like, "Fuck, dude, that was cold blooded."
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's why I'm like, I understand, but I was like. That might get her a nomination into the whole ass motherfuckers, right? Because
when the king said, it has the father's nose.
Yeah.
I'm like, you sure? Ain't that daddy?
Like, no, you're looking at yeah. Man, come on now.
I just at some point we needed Maury Povich type version. Maury Povich was like Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Or Sir Kristen, you are not the father. Or just some shit.
Bro, I saw a meme, and again, I don't know if this is I don't know if this is a spoiler. I don't know anything about I don't read any of the Game of Thrones books at all. Like I've never okay, I take it back. I did read a Game of Thrones. I read like 3 chapters and I couldn't do it. I just it was the writing, the language, I couldn't do it. So I just continued with the show. So I don't know anything about these. I don't know what the any spoilers or anything like that or what happens. But I saw a meme when it was like, now that Daemon's married to Rhaenyra, this is what he's gonna do with her kids, and he's throwing them into the fire. I was like,
oh wow,
damn.
Yeah, bro, just
yeah. So I don't know if that's a spoiler, but I thought it was funny as hell.
The backstabbing.
Yeah, dude. Well, see, like I said, to me,
yeah, you used to it, but
yeah,
I'm sort of used to it. Like, of course, he's gonna backstab him. He's supposed to. You want pure blood? Backstab that bitch. Just kill that bitch, kind of deal. And so, bro, fucking next episode, the fucking wedding when Sir Kristen just beat the shit out of dude's face.
Yeah.
Not his body. He beat the shit out of his face and just the face. I was like, God damn.
And let me tell you, the switcheroo, I swear to God, I thought the king was dead. Cause remember, he at the end of the episode before this one, like he fell over at the wedding.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, this motherfucker's dead. And then when they said the queen wants to see her, and I'm like, because I knew it was gonna be a 10 years later time jump. And I was like, damn, what the fuck happened? How did Alicent get the throne? And then when he fucking walked up, looked like fucking old man Smithers. Missing an arm. He got that fucking Donald Trump comb over. He got that crown kind of sagging a little bit. He got that face look all fucked up. I was like, damn, he survived. Hey, more power to him.
And the best part is, no one aged but the king. Yeah. No one fucking aged but the kids. But all the adults stay exactly the same. The king, even Damon made a point. I was like, Damon, I'm with you. He's like the gods and do you in favor or something like that. Yeah, you know. I was like, shit. Yes, you do, motherfucker. He's like, shit right now.
That motherfucker's 2 stabs away from that throne giving his ass lockjaw.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, this shit is insane right now. Just watching each episode because you already know something's gonna pop off. Yeah. And of course, every episode does, from the wedding and the fucking death and fucking goddamn. You know who I felt bad for too as well? Was the fucking dragon.
Oh yeah, dude.
When she called his name, he's like,
I don't want to burn your ass.
Yeah, he's like,
I don't want to do it.
He's like, bitch, what? And she just kept yelling. He like, no, I don't want. You can see his. You can look at his eyes. He's like, bitch, I don't want to kill you. Like, bitch, I don't want to do this. Like, what? Why?
Dude, but the sad part is like,
I felt bad for the dragon. Like,
I felt bad for the dragon, and I felt bad for her because obviously she married Daemon. They had love at some point, but then when they had that little interaction where she's like, look, I already know you don't love me no more. I've already made peace with that. I was like, damn, bitch. I was like, you just gonna stick around? And you know what I mean? And then she couldn't give birth. And like literally, Daemon was faced with the same predicament that his brother
yes. Oh, when I saw that part, I I was like, damn it, please don't fucking do this shit. Please don't fucking cut out of her. But when I saw her get up, hunch over, I was like, that bitch walking away from someone. I was like, oh, where the fuck she walking to? That's on the beach. I was like, oh god, no, don't do this shit.
I thought she was gonna jump in the water. I was not expecting her to go.
Try to get burnt in the water or something.
Yeah,
I thought yeah, exactly.
I was like, what the hell's going on? Yeah. I was not expecting her to go to the dragon, and then she started saying Dracarys. I was like, damn it.
Like,
but she went out.
But she did say she wanted the warrior's death.
Yeah, she wanted a Valerian death for sure. So a dragon rider's death.
But then she told Damien, hey, why don't you pay attention to your youngest child? Like, you need to pay attention to him more.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. Like, he don't like his own fucking kids.
Yeah.
I'm like, this motherfucker here, like, that bitch don't like nobody.
Welcome
like
to Game of Thrones.
I'm like, fuck. Like, damn, Damon. I'm like, bro. Like, oh man. Yeah, that shit just crazy. It's really good. I'm fucking loving every episode.
Yeah.
But it's always something new with these bitches. This is some goddamn Knots Landing fucking soap opera type shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
it's an HBO soap opera.
Pretty much Guiding Light type thing. I'm just waiting for like some kind of like da-dum, like
it was all a dream.
Exactly. I need a gasp. I need somebody to
yeah. or a Mexican telling them
exactly.
Yeah.
I need hope.
Oh man. Oh my god.
But yeah, that shit there. Yeah, fucking. But yeah, homeboy cut his eye out and kind of did that shit was.
Yeah.
Well, he cut his eye, but yeah, but I thought actually when he put that rock up, he was gonna kill his cousin. I thought he was gonna kill him. But he just hit him hard enough. But I thought he was gonna kill him.
Yeah, and then she got that one daughter that be talking to all the fucking insects and shit. I'm like, what's her deal?
Yeah, that bitch different.
Oh, dude, we didn't even talk about old fucking Gimli Bimbli. Homeboy killed his own daddy and brother.
Oh. Was it Otto's? What's his name?
Yeah. And then
this motherfucker here.
And then goes up to Alice and be like, "I did you a favor." Like real creepy. Like I'm like, what? She was like, "I didn't want that," and he's like, "I know, but I did it anyway." Like I was like, "Damn."
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like
I think
he fucking that shit there was. He's like, "Father, I'm burning. Open the door," and he cut on the door, and that shit fell on and killed them both. I was like, wow. Like, that's fool killed.
And then he was like, ain't nobody gonna find out because I'm cutting their tongues out.
Oh. He's like, I show you mercy. He's like,
yep.
I'm like, no, fuck that. Just kill me. Fuck that. Fuck cut my tongue out.
Damn. We hit the end.
Oh, at the end?
Yeah, we hit the end.
Well, that's the end of this episode, people.
Damn, we hit the end. We hit the maximum length. Hey, listen. Look, Game of Thrones is good. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Let's see if we try to add some more time to this.
What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy J Ru, the comic guru.
Here we go. We don't need it to. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. Okay, we're not gonna be able to add more time. But look at it, we got it on YouTube.
Yeah, so pretty much, people. So if you,
hey, that's never happened to us. Hey,
this is our first time.
Sorry, this never happened to me before.
Right.
But listen, Game of Thrones is doing good. We got a lot to look forward to. We're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Obviously, we ran over. We just got. This is what happens. It just we get to talking, we get to rapping, it gets to happening.
Yeah.
So
it is what it is.
But yeah, so next show we'll definitely cover some more Andor, some more She-Hulk. Hopefully, I think She-Hulk might be done by the time we have our next show in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it'll be done.
And then some more Game of Thrones, and then hopefully. If we don't do that, then maybe we just do a whole show dedicated on Lord of the Rings and Rick and Morty. But we'll get it. We'll get it back in. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. Sorry for those on the podcast.
They probably listening and say, "Hey, what the fuck happened?"
Yep.
Podcast over. What the fuck happened?
Yep. We'll have to figure that out. But yeah. So here we go. But I appreciate it. If anybody has any other suggestions or anything like that, please put the comments down below. All our social handles are down there as well too. Listen, like, subscribe. We're trying to grow. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Again, we're just trying to have fun and talk about the things that we like. Grow an audience, grow a community, and hopefully we'll start doing some more things. Maybe we do some giveaways. We'll do some other fun stuff. We'll maybe do some live stream kind of things. I'm looking to kind of grow some stuff on my own on my channel, doing some comic book reviews, but maybe not more like stuff that's current right now, but just as me just being a collector. My main goal right now in collecting is more of like the keys and the vintage stuff that I kind of want to hold on to and get to my own personal collection. Maybe do some toy reviews. We'll do some things. Yeah.
And the main purpose, oh my God, of this, the main, main of the story, don't fuck your cousin. No fucking cousins. No fucking.
The moral of the story?
That's it. Couldn't think of it. Moral story is don't fuck your cousin, okay? None of that shit. None.
It's nasty.
It's gross.
It's nasty.
It's gross, people.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Well,
I'm just waiting for that one retarded kid to come around the corner at some point. At some point, you have a fucking. I'm sorry, people. It's gonna. I'm just saying for Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
At some point, you're gonna have a special need kid come through here and that kind of deal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't think that happens.
Or maybe that's the reason why people in Alabama or whatever.
God, come on, man. Come on, man.
Like,
hey, man, you lost.
They want prayer.
Hey, I was born in Alabama. I'm gonna die in Alabama. God damn.
Sorry, Alabama, but hey, no. People say we want a pure breed dog. Hey, maybe they say, you know something? That's what we want too. We want pure breed. We want to keep our bloodline, our family. So I'm just spitballing. Sorry.
All right, guys. Well, listen, it was fun. We appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the flip side next time. It's your boy J Ru and
Kung Fu,
and we out.
Peace,
man.